Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a new series to the channel called the Forgotten Palette Files, and it's basically what you think it is. I pretty much go through my makeup drawers and I pick out a palette that I have not used in a long time. It's either going to be a limited edition palette or a palette that you can still get. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Leah Garrett, and I'm a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup artist, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below that you can check out. If you want to go straight into the tutorial, I am going to put a timestamp right here because there is some things that I do want to discuss with you guys. So if you don't want to hear this, just go to that timestamp. I really want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all the love I got from my PNH treatment vlog. I had been skeptical for a while to put that up and to do one, but you guys have always wanted to know what it is I go through when I go through treatments, and that's basically what I go through. That day, which was Wednesday, I didn't see Dr. Alberico, Dr. A, the boss man, so my appointment went rather quick. Normally, how my appointments go is the first treatment of the month, I just get my blood drawn and then I just get treatment. And then the second treatment of the month, I get my blood drawn, I see the boss man, and then I get my treatment. So that's just basically what I've dealt with. And remember when I said that the woman stabbed me in my port? My port, I don't know if I can get it up because look, that's my port and it is super bruised right now and it hurts. So I'm going to put some ice on it later to kind of, because I've never had that with my port before, but when she accessed it, she went drink, and I was like, ah, it was bad. So any hoodle. All right. Also, I do want to thank you guys for the little hiatus I did take on Instagram and on Facebook. I had to do it with my stomach issues going on and with treatment. I could not bring myself to bring you guys good content. I always want to be in my best shape when I do my videos, when I do my posts on Instagram, because you guys deserve that. You guys don't deserve me being no more, or I mean no less than 100%, maybe 90%, but you guys don't deserve that. I don't want to half-ass anything. I've always said that from the beginning. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys, and I may be having a giveaway soon because I have quite a few items that I have been collecting lately. So yeah, all right. So now that we got the mushy stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and discuss what this series is about. I was actually inspired to do this series by a comment that was made. I couldn't find it to save my life, but it was made when I did my full face of makeup using items I had forgotten about. And the comment was, this is great, you using this palette, because the people who have this palette and haven't used it have a way to use it. And it was referring to the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. So idea popped in my mind, because we all have palettes or makeup products that we use, but then they just get pushed to the back burner because we get new stuff. And I just thought, why don't we just go back to those palettes and see what we can make with, see what looks we can make with them. So this is where the series was born at. The first palette that I am bringing to you guys is the Cat I Am in Damage Control Von D MetalMatte palette. I used to be about this palette when it came out. I don't know which way I should hold it. Oh well. I used to be about this palette when it came out. I actually do have a review on it down below in the archives of the channel. If you want to watch it, it's kind of cringe. So Yeah, but I did use this palette today for this look, and it was one of those palettes that I just stopped using. I think I used it maybe 3 times, if that, and then I just stopped using it because I kept getting more stuff in. So if you are ready to see how I came up with this look right here using this palette, let's go ahead and dive on in. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this look. I may look a little crazy because I already have my bronzer and my blush on, and I normally don't do that until after I finish the eye look. But this is how we're rolling today. So as I stated in the intro, we are going to be using the Kat Von D MetalMatte palette. And I have to tell you guys this, I have not used this palette in a hot minute. I do believe this came out in 2016, I believe, maybe 17, and the expiration date says 12 months, and I still have it. This is the condition it's in. Y'all can tell I rarely used it. Rarely used it. I really do want to use this gold flash shade today, but I don't know. I don't know. Any hoodle. All right. First, I am going to prep my lids with my essence base, and I will be right back. Alrighty, base is down. Now I want to go in with this shade Bone right here and just kind of set that a little bit. It is a really nice setting shade. Of course, I'm going to do my right eye on camera, my left eye off camera. If my angle looks a little weird, it's because I'm trying out some new lighting, and I have my phone set up differently than what I normally do. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I think I want to go for like a green gold look because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. So for my transition color, I'm actually going to go into this shade with not that brush. Go into this shade Feather right here, just to add a little bit of yellow to it, so it's not just all boom green and gold. So let's, ooh, this is pretty. I have never used this shade in this palette. I just blew on my brush. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I do. I actually like how that transition shade turned out because it's not like a pow yellow, you know, in your face. It's nice and subtle. So yeah, I really do like how that turned out. All right, so I'm gonna go in excuse me, with a little bit of this shade Suede right here, and just go a little bit on top of that because I don't want the green that I'm going to use to be all like whoop, bam, and then just kind of like merge into the yellow and it looks kind of murky and just gross. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it and just kind of like swish it into this yellow just a little bit. Okay, so this is what we got going on so far. I actually really do enjoy it, even though it's, you know, really light. I did end up putting Suede on my lid because I want it... I thought that was my hair. When I put Flash on my lid, I don't want it to just be like right on the base, the essence base. I want to have like a shadow on top of it so it builds better. I've been doing that recently and it's really helped a lot. So, I have to say something real quick. First, I have to put some more oil down. I love this NYX This Is Everything lip oil. Y'all know I still go hard for my Ulta Beauty oil, but this one is actually really nice. And it has a little tint to it. This is in the shade Sheer Berry. And it just keeps my lips nice and hydrated while I do my makeup. I had someone message me asking me why is it that I do my technique the way that I do. Meaning I put my shimmer on I do my lid before I do my crease shade. I found that that is just what's easier for me to achieve the looks that I want. And depending on what type of look I'm doing also depends on the technique I'm going to use. But most of the time, you guys know, I try to make the looks as simple as possible for you guys to follow along, and not only make really extravagant looks, but to make looks that you can wear every day as well. So that's why I do my technique the way that I do. So now I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and in this gorgeous golden color Flash, I am just going to put that all over my lid. I am going to grab my all-nighter just in case. This is the best setting spray to make your shadows pop. I don't use this to set my face. I use it to make my shadows pop. So, yeah. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay, now that we got lids on, look how gorgeous that color is. Oh my god. I have like seriously forgotten how good this palette was. Now, if you have this palette with what I have going on, you can use any of these shades to complement this yellowish gold, especially oak, velvet, ribbon, stone, velour. I mean, just about any color in this palette can complement what we got going on so far. But since I said we were going to do green and gold for St. Patrick's Day, I am going to go in with moss. So I'm going to go into moss. That is pretty. I am so excited for this. All right, here we go. Cleaned up my edges a little bit. I think I'm going to add just a tiny bit of brown to kind of pull these two shades together because it's just not looking right to me. So I don't want to go into this dark shade oak. So I'm going to go into this shade right here, Synergy. It is a metallic shade. So I'm going to use like one of these brushes, just dab a little bit of it, just to put that in the crease so it does give me some kind of definition, because I'm not liking the way that that looks right there. So let's go ahead and do that. That looks a whole lot better. I am liking that. It does give it a more of a transition from the gold to the green. Didn't take away the green. I really think this look is going really good so far. I am going to do my liner, my mascara, and I will be right back. This is what we got going on. My lashes are done. I didn't put falsies on because I wasn't struggling with that, so I just had mascara on. My lower lash is done. My lower lash line is done. I can't talk. So for my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm not going to use this shade in the palette because this shade right here, Glitz, is more of a pinky shade. I didn't want to use Tinsel. Ignite is like a silver blue and Watt is like an aqua green. And I really just did not want to use that on the inner corner in the brow bone. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to go into the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in the shade Audrey, because it is the perfect like yellowish gold to put in that inner corner in that brow bone. And I'm also going to use it as my highlighter as well. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I want. Okay, this is the finished look. I really did enjoy coming back and using this palette. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I have used it, and I think I'm going to be using it more soon. Yeah. With the lip, if you do this kind of eye, you can either go bold or neutral, you know, whatever. I've used two Gerard Cosmetic lippies. I went in first with Iced Mocha in their Hydra Matte line, and then I took their MetalMatte Vegas and just kind of like put it on the middle of my lips to kind of give it a little spunk there. So, but yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you think this series is a good idea. I have plenty of forgotten palettes that are limited edition or ones that you can still get today that I can do looks with. So that's all that I got for you guys. Don't forget to pick up my glitter palette with Texas House of Glitters. We all know she is super pretty and she looks like this. Don't forget that these shades are exclusive to this palette only. You cannot purchase these by themselves. So if you want to get on the glitter goodness that is Hubster, Mama, Sassy Pants, and Bat Squad, you're going to have to pick this bad boy up. I do have a discount code that you guys can use that will not only save 15% off this palette, but anything off Texas House of Glitters, and it is right here at the bottom of the screen. I do not earn any money off this discount code at all whatsoever. It is just there for you guys to save some money. So yeah. As always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/MelissaLeahGarrett, on Snapchat as MelissaLeah1223, and on Instagram as MelissaLeahGarrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you see them with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, if that subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color. You need to change it. And don't forget to share this channel out to everyone as well. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you know when I'm posting, even though we mainly know I post on Tuesdays and Fridays. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye! Do my intro. I actually really like this look. What do you think, babe? You feeling okay over there? Today. Probably tomorrow.